Okay, I've got something to point out about Yugioh G-Zexal 5. Okay, so I decided to add more arcs to Yugioh G-Zexal 5. And right now, not including the Still Psycho arc, I'm actually planning three G-Zexal 5 arcs. The Psycho arc, the Curse of the Were-Dragon, and the card games on motorcycle race arc. Like, obviously the Psycho arc is based on the iCarly episode, I, Psycho. Since you couldn't see the first part, I'll describe it. I'll basically say that it's actually a crossover between G-Zexal 5 and the actual episode that happened. And except that Nora just invited the Yu-Gi-Oh people for her decks, because all she has is a Sonic deck. And Yugi sent Yami for help. And that's where it stopped. I'm sorry you can't see the video, but it got copyrighted, and I marked it as private considering I didn't want to leave it alone forever. That's where I ended it so far. I was originally going to post the second part of it today, but I'm thinking I'll do it on Saturday, because I'm actually very busy right now. Anyway, the second arc, the Curse of the Blue Eyes Were-Dragon arc, is in terms of based on something, it's based on the Wallace and Gromit movie. That was made by DreamWorks. And I grew up with the game version. And anyway, basically the whole changing thing is that Cyrus ends up being Blue Eyes Were-Dragon, in case you haven't seen the trailer. And also, in case you haven't seen the trailer, Spyro is turning into Cyrus at night. Now, for that arc, I don't know whether to make it like the game or the movie. Especially since in the original game, in the original canon, and that Winnie guy from the game, well, she never actually appears in the movie, but she is important game-wise. So, which one should it relate more closely to? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, now to the card games on motorcycle arc. So, basically in that arc, the Duel Academy would be in desperate need for money, and so Yusi ends up seeing a challenge for a motorcycle dueling race back on the mainland, and where the prize is $1,000. Obviously, Yusi, being the 5D's one who's the master of card games on motorcycles, decides to enter. To help the school. He's a very loyal character like this, but then the worst happens. I don't exactly know what happens. But obviously what happens would prevent him from being the one to do the racing. And Yuya having to take his place. I'm not sure about it being a broken bone or something, because that's just too too original. And what should that be? Comment below. And in base off, this arc is based off Tom and Jerry, the Fast and the Furry. By the way, I really like that movie. It's one of my favorite Tom and Jerry movies. Oh god, wait, Yuya's taking Yusi's place. Pendulums on motorcycles? No, that can't happen! Wait, I'm 95% sure. I'm like 25% sure that dueling on motorcycles actually did show up in Arc 5 at one point. Okay, this is weird. Then again, I haven't watched much of 5Ds. Only the first few minutes of the first episode. Like, I think I recall watching the first 2 minutes of the first episode of 5Ds, and then and me and my brother were like, okay, we're bored. And that's ironic because I'm pretty sure her 5Ds was the most popular anime. So, what do you think of these arcs? Comment below. Oh, this is I Shy Shining Hangout.